wake up. So lift up the arms. Good to have you guys up. There they are, up and down. Is it coming through? And we'll do some calves here. 2 more while people are coming in, and then we're going to open up into a little wider hello. Now this is a bit of more of a squat, a little wider than your heels, or sorry, than your hips. You're heavy in your heels, and we're just waking up our joints as we come in. And 5, good, building strength in the quad. 6, 7, each leg has equal weight. 8, 9, 10, and then open up a little wider. Hold here, and we'll go out. So this is a second position squat, wider, also sometimes called horse squat. 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, building those legs. 8, 9, and then 10. Now we're going to bring our feet back together, and then 1 foot's forward, 1 foot's back. Now you're on railroad track, and in the railroad track, so you're not on a tightrope, we're going to lunge down and up. Now you're lateral raising with your shoulders. We know that patterns are good. And then go a little bit more straight down, Michelle, as opposed to, so watch how I'm going down as opposed to forward. Does that make sense? Down, yep. And then we're going to take 10 on the other side. So I'm going to switch it up, take the other leg back, and then go down. 2, 3, I'm going to turn 4, but that's it. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Notice your heart rate. 9, 10. Now we're going to put our feet together. I'm going to land softly. All right, we're going to make sure you have enough room. You're going to take 1 foot back, take a lunge, and then come up into a balance. There it is. Good. Take the same foot back, take a lunge, come up to a balance. With a bunch of arm sways, right? 3, good. Take a step back, lunge. 4, take a step back, lunge. 5, balance. Take a step back, lunge. 6, whoops, I lost my balance. Take a step back, lunge. 7, take a step back, lunge. 8, take a step back, lunge. 9, there, that balance is getting better, isn't it? 10, and now this foot's down, this other leg comes back, and there's a softness to the land. You're pliant. Straighten the long leg, straighten the support leg, go back, lunge. I'm gently touching my knee to the ground. You can try to go down the same on your body, whatever that is, maybe just an inch from the ground, maybe touching the ground. Balance, good. And notice that coordination. 5, strong leg on the right, back. 90 degrees on the left. 6, good. 7, you're tall. Yes. 8, 9, whoops, and 10. Awesome job. Great job. Take your squat and hold. Now this is an isometric hold. Hold 10. Both legs should feel the same. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and stand tall, open up. We're going to hold an isometric second position squat. Hold 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then stand tall, nice. Come back to the center, 1-footed squat. So hold. Then you can lift up a foot, or if you want, you can put it on your thigh. Hold 10. There you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There you go. 8, 9. Now you can stand up while you're balancing on one leg. Lower that foot. Take a breath. Seated. Squat. Lift up a foot. Put your leg down. You want to think about opening that knee as well, like it's a book. 10, 2, 3, good. 4, try lower if you have the strength. 5, 6, 7, 8, even lower. 9, 10, and then come back up. Nice job. Now hold on to something. This is a single squat. You're up, lift a foot. Now you could do a baby squat. You could keep going down. You could even touch your shin to the floor or a yoga mat and come up. Now, one-legged strength. 2, you want to dictate how low or how not you go. Try to keep your hips level. 4, you're definitely holding on to something. 5, eventually you might not have to, but for now we want to focus on form. 6, good. Your body will tilt forward on these. 7, 8, good. 9, now your body, you don't want it to twist, so you want to stay forward and not have it twist. Other side, so you're using the wall. Bend and up, bend and up, bend and up, bend and up, bend and up. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good job. Yeah, your body will tilt forward. 9, but you just don't want it to twist. And 10. Nice job. Really good job. All right, we're going to take it down to the ground. Grab a sip though if you need. We're going to take it down to the ground and wake up those abs. Come onto the elbows or forearms. Come onto the toes. Let's wake up those abs. The legs should feel a little bit warmer. There you go. Yeah, take a minute to adjust your camera if you need. All right, 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, we're going to wake up the side core, side plank. Feel these core muscles. 2, 2, 3, good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then that other side core plank. Open up. Here we go. 10, 2, 3. Looking good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now on the forearms, we're going to go up like dolphin, then down like plank. Up like dolphin, down like plank. Up and down, and up and down. You should feel your abdominals. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're going back to the side plank. Take your top hand as if it's a triangle, your arm's a triangle. And oops, I'm going to double that. You're going to take a rotation. And 2, and 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then you're going to lower that hip. Good job, guys. Take it to the other. Up, and then here we go. Exhale. Exhale. And rotate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Really good. Back to your front plank. You're doing great. Now once you're here, you can shift forward and then shift back. So a little movement. 10 and 2. There you go. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at this strong group of girls. All right. Now we're going to go to the side and do a lateral flexion. So one hand's here at your hip. Get ready. Go up and over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I hope you feel your abs. 10, warming up, and we're going to do a set on this side. 10. Good. All right, here we go. So one hand's on your hip. You got it. You're going up and over. You might have this image of catching a cloud or painting a room or making a huge rainbow. Lift the hips. 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, and then 10. Hot dog, grab a sip. Good. That was our a little core series. We're going to take some arms next. For arms, we're doing push-ups. Now, to start, if you want to do them on the wall, please go to the wall. Another way to do them would be all fours, like that. Another way would be on the hands and the knees, modified plank. Another would be on the toes. Try 15. Good. Even if you have to change your modification or your way you're doing them, good. Feel your abs help you. Good, Shreen. And then take a breather. Rest. And we're going to just massage the hands for a little bit. So hold hands with yourself. And Betty, this was off the trick list that you sent me. Can you do this? Let's see. Can I do this? Can you do that? So take your hands, cross them, and then come in. That was off the neural exercises. How'd you like them apples? So you take them, cross them, and you flip them. Good. Good. Okay, we did one. Great. All right, now we're doing a set of triceps. The triceps is like this, and you bend your elbows and you lift up. If this isn't working out for you, grab a hand weight and shave the back of the head, or get on a chair and lower your tush and then push up. So back of the elbow. Good. Now bonus, can you lift a leg for 5 more reps here? Push your hips up too at the end. Good. Now can you put the other foot down, lift a leg, and do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Okay, good. That was good. Take a little hand stretch, circle, circle. Good job. And then take your fingers down and pull them. And then take your fingers down and pull them. This was not on your list that you sent, Betty, for neural exercises, but it's got to be. Thumb to first finger, flip your fingers, and then flip your circles around. Make your goggles. That's also good for the ulnar nerve. Really good. All right, we'll shake it out. Let's do another set of push-ups, 10 to 15, your choice. So on the wall, on the knees, on the toes, whatever you need to. Second set of 15. So this is our arm series. Hi, Jean. You can't hear me? Okay, and then take a stretch called cow face. Good. And then take a stretch cow face on the other side. Oh yeah, lift real tall. Yeah, make sure your head's not going over. Now on this one, we're going to do triceps. Yep, grab your band if you need it. This one's going to be the second set of triceps. We'll do 15 total. And if you need to do it the way you did, or take a band and do this, so if your shoulders don't like to be behind you, you can always do this with a Dynaband. And you would do 15, that'll go, or you could do triceps real narrow with push-ups. So That a girl. Good, good, Polly. I always want you to find something that's good for you. Now 5 on one leg if you're doing the bridging or the reverse table. And then just, Polly, make sure you do whatever one on arm, you get on the other arm. You got it. I know we're boogieing. Good job, guys. Now, whenever you're ready, just take an interlaced, let me show you this way. Interlaced finger stretch, open. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, we're gonna grab a sip and do a back series. So grab a sip, homemade custard from my chicken eggs and my goat milk and my duck eggs and local honey. Okay, so you're gonna be belly down. See if you can see well enough, Jean, to follow along. The hands are low. You're gonna lift up your back and you're gonna lift up your toes. Now at first, just breathe and go up and down a little with your breath naturally. Good, that's it. Now interlace the fingers at the lower back if you can. If not, just leave them where they were. Come up 10. And then relax. Now we're going to take our hands around the shoulders, lift up, then let your hands assist you up. Lower down, let your hands finish, come off the floor, then lift your legs. Lift your upper back, let your hands assist you higher. Lower, then the legs. Lift your torso, hands help. Good, this is the back series. Legs, torso, legs, torso, legs, and then we're going to hold the torso up. Hold the swan. 10, 2, there you go. 3, 4, 5, neck is soft. 6, shoulders are down. 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Now we're going to do a rear deltoid series for the posture muscles. Put your hands beside your hips. You can lift up your toes and your torso. Here we go, lifting up the arms 10 times. 10, 2, 3. This is the letter I. 4, 5. Good. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now open up like the letter T. And 10, 2. Lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then the letter Y. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Push back. Child pose. Push your hips back. I'm going to add toes curl under. Breathe. And then come down to the belly again. We're going to take breaststroke. So you're going to pretend you're flutter kicking in the swimming pool or the lake. Go into big circles. Lift your torso. 3 with every extension. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then this time we bend the knees, reach back, go up. Here we go. 10, 2, 3, 4, next off. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Recover. We are going to do the second set or the other leg, whichever case that is for you. Good, Jean. And then come up when you're ready. Bow pose. 10, 2, beautiful. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Hot dog. Press it back. Nice job. Grab a sip. Good job, guys. Nice. I'm going to mix in some spinal articulation as our next theme. and mobility. So at first, we're going to be down in hands and knees. Flexion, extension. And if you're ever just feeling tight in your back, this is generally high benefit, low risk. And then articulate through the whole spine. This is phase 1. Phase 2, curl your toes, lift your knees, articulate through your spine with the knees hovering. It's called the beast or hover. You're welcome to stay on one of those, or if you want those variations, or if you want to go into down dog, lift your heels, articulate through your lumbar. Come up, breathe in, tuck the chin, upper back, middle back, lower back. Lift, lower back, middle back, upper back. Inhale, tuck. Lift. Tuck. Lift. And 2 more. Whichever one you need. Oh, good. Looking good, everybody. Up. Nice. And then a child pose. Press back. Very good. Nice. Grab a sip if you need. We're going to do a little bit on the hamstrings. So we warmed up with the quad more dominant on the squats. So the first one is belly down. Let your arms be a rest place and extend one knee up, or excuse me, one leg up and then the other. Hip extension while the pelvis stays stable. Lengthen, lengthen and lift a half an inch higher than you think you can without rocking the pelvis. So really ask more of yourself than the initial brain. The brain will initially do a survival lift, like bare minimum. So you have to tap into your champion mindset and lift it a little higher. Neck soft, jaw soft. Now both legs up and tap the feet together in horizontal adduction 20 times. And then had a vertical flutter, high if you can, higher if you can. Nice. Now either push back child pose or down dog and lengthen out those legs. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now look at your hands. You can step or jump up or walk. Drop back and use your abs to, this is still hamstrings, go up and down. Now this also is in the category of a spinal immobilization when we do it with 2 feet in this position, so enjoy that. Now we are going to take a leg up and do 10 on one leg. Go all the way down and up. So you want to feel your sacrum on the ground. You don't want to shortcut the lift. Energize the leg that's in the air. It's active. It's not just hanging out. Every joint has intention. Now that other foot comes down. Activate and intend the top leg. You might think of a lightning bolt. And drop the hips. You don't want to bypass part of the range of motion. Good. Good. All right, now both feet are down. You're going to walk your feet out 1 foot length away. All right, so there's more of an obtuse angle in your knee. Lift up and down 10. Stay up there for 10 and do a little pulse. Lower down, walk your feet out a little further. Now just my heels are going to be on because it's so far away. I don't want you to really point your toes down. Just dig your heels in, lift up and down. You have a soft knee. It's not 180, but it is a long leg. 10 of these first. And then of course you're going to hold it up there for 10. And 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lower your hips, bring your feet in, lift up your hips, take your right leg up, and point the toe actively here. So we're going to do 10 pulses in this single leg. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep the leg up. 7, 8, 9. Pull the toes back. Same legs. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch it. One foot down, the other leg's pointing up, energy through the toes. 10, pulses. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Pull the toes back. 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now let your foot down. Inhale, lower down. Hug your legs. And I want to just give us a little abdominal crunch option. You can do bridging or you can do a crisscross, which is hands behind the head, lift up. So we're going to core. Come on in when you're ready. Yeah, go into core. Now what we're doing here, I'm going to talk us through it. Your belly's pulling in. If you're lifted, your shoulder blades are off the ground. So we're strengthening the abdominals. Also, because we're doing a crisscross or diagonal motion, it's helpful for the brain, the neurology. It calms even though you're strengthening. If this isn't for you, then you could take bridging on the ground with your head down and lift your hips, or you could just do some legs of the crisscross. All right, pull your toes back. 2, 3, 4, 5, good. 6, 7, 8, 9, recover for a moment, hug those little legs in. Good. And then we're going to do a little bit with the abs here. So first is little scissors. If you want to add on, come up, and then you'll do this is for the core, and then you'll pull in the legs. Now you could just do the legs, you could just do bridging as another modification. We are going to add on, take your hands behind your head, and rotate. So we're adding on. If you can, do the best you can. Good. Just even little attempts. Progress. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest your head. Pull your legs in. We're going to do one more for the abs. So lift up your legs, lower them a little, and bring them up. So this is the move, just this little leg lower. If you want it bigger, you can make it bigger, but make sure it's safe for you, that your ribs are down. Those of you that want to add one step more, hands behind your head. 10, 9, we're strengthening the abs. 8, 7, 6, just do the best you can. 5, 4, good. 3, 2, 1. Now, take a little stretch. Right ankle to left thigh. This is a hip opener. Rock it. Woo! Enjoy. Breathe in. And then take your ankle to your thigh. Reach through and stretch. This is just such a nice stretch. We all need hips, don't we? 5. Hip mobility, hip stretches. 3, 2, inhale. Now on your exhale, we're going to pop up, grab a sip, and we're going to grab our heavy band. Or if you want, you can take 2 bands. Take your heavy band or 2 bands and take those feet out. Walk the band around your heel arch. Cross that band like an X and bend your elbows. So here we go, pulling those elbows. Thank you. Bye. Have a good day. And bend. Good, everybody. And then bend. Now you're up tall. If it is hard to sit on the ground, grab a pillow and you can, it'll help you with your upright position. As soon as you start pulling the band, it should feel like there's tension. If not, grab more of the band closer to your feet. All right, pull. You want to feel those strong back muscles. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now we are going to add on our rotation. So turn as you pull one side, turn as you pull the other. Here we go. Exhale. You got it. Exhale. So try to feel your rotation. What is your flexibility? Is it the same on the left as it is on the right? A lot of us have a rotational pattern where we're slightly rotated just in our resting fascial pattern. So if you can feel one side's tighter, give it a little more attention, give it a little bit more focus. See if it'll come along for the ride with your conscious attention. 4 more. 2, 1. Awesome job. Now I'm going to go to a medium band and take that around your heel arch. And I want you to go, I'm going to move everything out of the way. I want you to go pretty low on these. So take your hands like you're an upside down V, pull. You're tall, your arms are pulling. Exhale, exhale, good. Triceps are also helping. One way to make this harder, if you need that cue, is to resist the band. So when you pull, resist the band. Exhale, good, exhale. Nice. What I really like is I see everyone's posture looks good. You're not poking the head forward in an effort to pull the arms back. So we're practicing fascial posture patterns, and then that strengthens the neck because it would want to go forward without our intervention. If you check your phone or your laptop during the day, just notice if you're looking down and try to pull the phone up to you. See if you can do it. Try it. But you want to be able to recognize when your head's been forward for a long time, pull it back. Your body will tell you because we're practicing it here. All right, now cross the band like an X. It's like an X and your elbows are very close to your rib cage. Now your forearms are opening up to the side while the elbows stay glued. Looking good on that posture. Look how good everybody looks. Nice. All right, you want to feel like these little muscles on the back of the shoulder are getting some attention. You'll see these exercises in a lot of rehab. We are doing them as prehab. All right, before we need it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I want to give us a little stretch that's opposite. So I'm going to crisscross. So arms open and then add a rotation. 5, 4, 3, 2. Arms open. And add a rotation. 5, 4. Oh, that looks so good, everybody. 3, jawline parallel to the floor. 2, and then 1. Now we're going to head back to our band, and we're going to take a bicep curl. But there's a couple ways to do it. So one is wrap, and I'm going to show you all sorts of ways. You could lean back, and you could do bending the elbows. If you have osteoporosis, you won't do this option. You'll stay upright, and you can either grab more band to make it harder or lift your elbows. So I'm going to show all the ways. Good. I love it. I love it. And exhale. And exhale. And exhale. So we're going to take 10 more. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Come back up. Really good. Now a second stretch. Go up and over like you are a half moon, crescent moon. Rotate down. Rotate up. And then go up and over. Rotate down. And rotate up. And then up. Nice. One more of these stretches for posture. Go up and around, back, up and around. You can see the sun coming over the mountain, shining through the junipers. 5, good morning. 4, this is such a good posture. 4, posture. 3 for the shoulders. 2, and 1. Hot dog, grab a sip. We're going to do some chest presses with our hand weights. So I would say 5 is probably the lowest weight you'll use for chest press. And if you have a need for a modification, you could also do push-ups on the wall. But I'd say 5 to 10 pounds in each hand. So, or if you're just starting, do 5 because you're trying to learn the form. So that would be good, Lauren, just lying on your back. Now you have the hand weights. You're going to push up. Now inhale with control. You're going to push up. Inhale. So I'm going to go over the cues while you keep working. Your feet are on the ground, and that helps you keep your ribs in contact with the mat. Sometimes when we do these chest presses, the body could have a compensation of trying to lift the ribs off the mat and arch more in the low back, but you don't want to do that. So the feet on the ground will help you with that cue. If you have forward head syndrome or your upper back has started to round, you'll probably feel more comfortable with a slight pillow underneath your head or a doubled up mat. So don't kind of work through any kind of neck discomfort. You'll just need a little pillow or a prop underneath the head to keep it safe. If you have a forward head syndrome or a neck issue, you could need that. 5 more. 4 more. Exhale as you push up. It's a way to get your abs to help you. 3, or to protect the back. 2, 1. Nice job. Lower those hand weights. Take a full body stretch. Reach out through your arms, through your legs. Now we're going to use our abs to come up. So I'm going to sweep my arms to the side. If you can't do that, just grab your leg. Now I want us to come up without using our hands. So one way to do this is 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and then stand. If you cannot do it, touch, but count, so that way you know how good you're getting. I'm going to move these hand weights a little bit, but we are going to grab a hand weight that, let me show you, that lets you do this. Let me open, somehow my screen's getting darker. So we're going to do a hand weight that lets you do this. So lateral raise, so it's going to be lighter, most likely 3 to 8. And you're going to stand tall. Good. Good posture, Jean. Good. Look at that posture. Love it. 3, let me stand in the little light here. 4. You can practically see the perfect silhouette of the juniper tree that the sun's shining through. And you should feel your shoulders, the part of the upper arm that always reminds me of a gladiator. So open up. Good. Look at that posture, everyone looking so good. Neck is easy. Jaw is not tight, it's easy. Take 5 more. 4. Good. 3. 2. And 1. Very good. We're going to let those hand weights down and we're going to do a stretch plus a pose that is one-legged. So I'm going to put my foot up either on the calf or the inner thigh, interlace the fingers at the lower back and hold that balance. 5. These do get easier. 4, 3, and on the 1, lower that down, take the other foot, calf or inner thigh, or if you're starting, you might just keep it low to the ground and hold. 5, lift up. 4, look at that posture. 3, 2, and 1. Gorgeous. Now this is going to be an overhead press, so it looks like this. It's probably going to be a lighter weight as well, like 3 to 8. If that doesn't serve you, you can always come to a lower lateral raise like we did earlier. You're going to start with your hands at that natural shelf. That a girl. Good. Notice when you go up, you feel like your ribs would want to poke forward. So you have your abdominals helping you. There's no tension in the jaw. Good. 6. Your breath helps you. So let the exhale help you. It's like you're getting a power assist. That is it. 10. Looking good. 11. Good. Feel how your abs are helping you support your back. 12. And when you're doing chores around the house or in the yard, the same thing. Abs help you. If you have to lift something overhead, they make sure that your low back doesn't get really lordotic. 5 more. Good. And even if you need to, you can change weights to a lighter weight or just your hands so that you can keep going. Take 2 more, guys. Inhale. Strong. Strong. And then lower that down. Woo, woo, woo. Good. Now we're going to take that cow face pose. You can use a band if you need to. All right. Once you have this, we're going to take 3 kicks forward without touching the foot. Balance. 1, 2, 3 foot side, 3 leg side. 1, 2, 3 leg back. 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Switch the arms. Use a band if you need to. One side's tighter, usually the dominant arm's tighter in the back position. 3 kicks forward. Notice how tall your back is. 3 wide. 3 hip extensions to the rear. Woo! Woo, nice. And then this is just a really nice release of tension. It's called Qigong. It's a Qigong move, knocking on the door of life. Let your arms hit you. Breathe in. It's great during the day when you're changing activities. All right, now we're going to have a hand weight that lets us do bicep curls. So this is good if you're picking up things. These are picking up muscles. And I'm going to probably be changing the weight I have to demonstrate that. So pretend you're at the garden and you're picking up tomatoes, or you're at the farmer's market. So you're lifting. 3, 4, 5, and this is probably a heavier weight than what we had for the overhead press. 6, so 5 to 10 pounds. 7, 8, good, that'll grow. And you know you can always change weights. 9, I'm going to demonstrate that in a minute. So let's say my weight was getting heavier. I could either do one at a time, or I could, like, heavier in my mind's eye. It doesn't change, but we get tired, right? So then you want to keep going. So you could do this, or you can even do a right, left pattern. So there's always creative ways to keep going. You've got that part of your mind activated. How can I make it work for me? Versus sort of a, you know, another mindset. So 16. How can I make it work for me? 17. How can I be creative and strong? 19. Solution oriented. 20. I like it. You notice how your wrists were good. That's a great active to keep the wrist strong. Let that go. Now one leg over, so right foot over, one arm over, half moon. One of my favorites for posture. If this cross foot is too hard, just leave your feet out. But if you can add that, you'll get that lateral hip. 5, 4, 3, 2, open up. Now I'm going to cross the ankles, go to the other side. Your modification would be that you don't need to cross the ankles. It still works. Shoulder, rib cage expansion, lateral rib cage breathing. We know that focusing on the breath helps create a parasympathetic response. And who doesn't need a anti-stress method and a way to decrease inflammation? 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Let that go. Let me show you what the next one's going to be. It's going to be forward. So front raise. So probably a lighter weight. I'd say 3 to 6 pounds. You can also do a modification here, but let me get us started. So you're forward. Can you feel how your body, if you weren't paying attention, would do this lean back thing when you put your arms forward? So just aware of that. You're aware of that. And what we do is we activate that kinesthetic awareness, proprioception, where is our body in space, where are our body parts in space, and we keep the ribs over the pelvis. We keep the ear in line with the shoulder from the side view. We don't poke it forward. Another little trick on this one, let's say it's getting hard. You either grab a littler weight, or you do this one at a time trick. So this is another trick. Good. Now, so you choose what you need. I'm here to support your wellness. That's why I offer different modifications and challenges so you can follow what you need. All right, try 4 more. Love it, especially towards the end of a set. 3, you'd rather do them well with a modification than poor and bad form. You got it. Let's let those go. And take your elbow as if you're patting your back. You're going to hold on to your elbow. Now, lean. It's kind of like you're mixing up half moon plus a tricep stretch. Breathe into that rib cage you're stretching. Go to the other side, grab that elbow, lean. And your hand is patting yourself on the back, your elbows bent. 5, 4, 3. Oh, isn't that so nice too? 1, good. Shake it out, just let it go. And we're gonna do a tricep press. So let me tell you how this looks. It looks like this. You could take one heavier weight, like a 12-pound weight, or you could take 2 lighter weights, like 2 5s. Find out what works for you. And 2, I'm gonna grab 2 just to show. Put it behind you and press. And exhale. It's like you're shaving the back of your head. Good. 4. Another nickname is skull crusher, but we don't want to hit our head. 6. Good. These can be done with the bands too. I just like to mix them up for us. 8, and throw a wrench at your body so it has to respond to the differences. Now, neck is soft, even though we're working near it. We have a relaxed jaw. You have a relaxed face. Can you do 5 more? And if you can't, just grab a lighter weight and finish up. Good, and really lengthen your elbows if you can. 2, that a girl, Jean. And 1, good effort. And then carefully let those down. Good. And we'll do a little balance pose that looks like a warrior 3. So right foot down, left leg up as your torso drops. You might even go to parallel, hold 10. So we're challenging the vestibular system. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now come back up. That should also feel like you are strengthening your glute. And 10, lift up your foot, that's modified. Or go down more. 10, straighten your legs. 2, energy through your body. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come back up. 10. Good job. All right, let's add on. We are going to do a bent over row. Let me show you what that looks like. You'll be like this, and you'll be picking up a weight like this. But I want you to look at my back. It is not round like a turtle. It is long. So grab a weight in each hand. If you're new to it, take a lighter weight because you really care about form more. But if you've done it, you can take a heavier weight, 5 to 10. So heels heavy. Notice my back. It's long. It's not rounded like a tortoise. 3. I'm going to look at you though. 4. And I've got 1 in each hand if you can. Yeah. 5. Good. 6. Yep. Looks good. 7. How many lawns did I mow as a kid? This is like you're starting a lawnmower. 10. So bad memories, right? No, good memories. 11. 12. Like you're starting a lawnmower. 13. You want to feel your biceps too. 14. That a girl. 15. And we're doing 5 more. 16. 17, head back a little, Jean. 18, yep, that's my girl. And then 20. Now let's carefully lower those down. Take a moment, and I'm gonna give us an arm stretch. Take your arms out like this and pull your fingers under. Can you see that with the juniper? Yeah, now take your arms behind you, like I'm behind you helping you pull your arms. 5, heart lifts. 4, good. 3, now flip your hands and do it the other way. So take your fingers behind you, lift your heart. 5, like you're holding on to something and you're leaning forward like the lady on the front of a ship. Let go, fingers interlace, push up and back. So tall, how tall can you get? 5, lengthen through your elbows. 4, good. How tall? 2, and then let go, and you should feel some of that tall still there. All right, grab your Dynaband. That'll let you do a chest press, so a medium. And we're gonna put the band behind our upper back, so a medium band. Good thing about these, you can always take more band and then it makes it harder, or less and it makes it easier. Okay, so try an out and then a narrow. And try a wide, and then try narrow. So right away you can tell, do you need to grab more band? Do you need to give yourself more slack? Add on a heel raise. At the same time, you do your push. Yes, exhale on the harder part, the push, and exhale. Good, and exhale. You're doing great, and exhale. We want to stimulate those muscles towards fatigue. We want to, that way we stimulate the bones to grow and forward and stay strong and forward. All the way long in your elbows. I really like that. Out, and we also like patterns because it's so good for neurology and neuroplasty. 4, we know that resistance training helps prevent cognitive decline, and we love that. 1 more. Exhale. Exhale. Now, this is one of my favorites. This is more stretchy stretch. Hold your band Doesn't even matter which one, but if you're really tight, maybe you would grab a lighter band. Isn't that the loveliest? Go up, go back. Now you see I'm trying to keep my elbows long, and what I like is nobody's contorting their body to make it happen. Your humerus is, in the glenoid fossa, is a ball and socket joint. It was meant to move in all sorts of ranges. So we're keeping it healthy. We're not avoiding ranges of motion. Now what we'll do is hold a few places. So letter Y, hold. Looks so good. One of the pec attachments is up here. Now about a T, here's another one. We've got 3 pec attachments we're definitely trying to go after. And then a little lower behind you. So it's not an exercise, or it's not for strength, it's for mobility. Lift up your heart. Isn't that so good? This is how a trick on how you can keep good posture for your whole life and not get rounded over. Now when you let go of this, it should feel like it's a little easier just to stand with the shoulders open. Very good. We're going to take a set of hammer curls now, so it looks like this. So pretend you're picking up a screwdriver, or you're using a tool. I'm going to show you again how you can change weight. So I'm going to do anywhere probably from 5 to 10. So I'm going to start with a hand weight that lets my thumb and first finger lead the way. 2. Good. 3. 4. Good. And then I'm going to demonstrate how you would change weight. So let's say it's kind of getting heavy. You're afraid you're going to compensate in your form. Change your weight. No problem. Or another trick would be one at a time. You're tall, because we're practicing our posture, aren't we? While we do these, we're practicing a few other systems. That's one reason weight training is so good for the brain. It integrates so many systems. So now let's practice the breath. Breathe in through your nose. Breathe out through your nose. Breathe in through your nose. And breathe out. And then do it at your own pattern. Don't let me force the inhale or the exhale, but don't hold your breath is the idea. All right, try 5 more. And what I like is nobody's swinging their elbow past 180. So right here, you're not letting the elbow go backwards with a weight. That wouldn't be good. We've got to have some stability around those joints, especially if you're built hypermobily. You want stability. You got it. Now let that go. You're doing so good. Put those down. And this is 2 poses. One is prayer pose in the front. You see how I'm taking my hands low? If you have any arthrogenic symptoms, this is a good stretch. Now the other is behind you. Work it up. So prayer pose back. If that's not happening, do the prayer pose front again and just hold that. Hold the shoulders open. 5, good. Head back. 4, good. 3, you know I love shoulder openers and postures. 2, and then 1, and then shake it up. We're going to grab a lighter band, so maybe a green or a yellow if you have that. Where's my blue one? And then I'll use this one. Go out like a letter T. Stand on your band with 1 foot. Okay, so the other hand is free for now. Go 10. We're just going to touch it. 2, 3, good. 4, feel that shoulder. 5, feel how your body would sort of lean if you weren't paying attention. 7, so you've got the core activated. 8, 9, switch it up, other hand. We're going to touch those shoulders with the Dynaband. 10, 2, good. 3, everyone looks so good. 4, neck is soft. 5, breathing. 6, your mind's focused on form. 7, which lends to that neuroplasty. 9, 10. Okay, we're going to sneak in. 5 to the front, 5 to the back. So here we go. Make it good. 5, 4, hang in there. 3, 2, 5 to the other side. Good. Touching those shoulders. So you know we're focusing on the upper body just because that is so easy to get weak. Awesome. Now let that go. Cross your right foot over your left. Take your arms out and rotate to the right. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, open to the front, cross your left foot over the right, rotate, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it to the front, hands on your thighs. Now flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion, extension. Now rotation, hold, 5, 4, 3, 2. It's okay if you feel your inner thigh stretching on this as well. And then rotation. This is sometimes called football twist. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now face center, roll all the way up, segment your spine. Take your arms up as high as you can with a slight back bend. Lift up like someone's pulling you higher. Breathe in. And then inhale, let your hands down to your heart. Find your ideal posture. Notice how strong and vibrant and alive you feel. We're going to stay connected to the feeling of I am strong, I am healthy, I am wellness, I am flexible, I am an exerciser, I am fit. Those are identities, so you're more likely to stay entrained with the identities and the exercises that go with that identity.